Well, as of right now, this is how the movie room looks. I got a little shelves there, and I have these shitty shelves that I got at Walmart a long time ago. Another one from Amazon. Two more from Amazon, these bookshelves, and this one. And there's soon all of them are going to be gone. I'm going to have the mega shelf. Basically going to have a big shelf over here about the size of that, and then it's going to have a little corner piece to it that I have to put together, and then another one over here pretty big, which I'm probably going to lose some poster space here. I'm not going to have all these up on no more, so don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them, but I'm definitely going to be getting rid of these. I won't need these no more. Might still use that thing eventually down the road. I'm not for sure. Just depends on, what these are going to look like in here. Thing is, right now though, they are too damn tall for my ceiling right here. I measured from the floor down is up like 7'2", and so it's about 86 inches, and the damn shelves are 89 inches. So I'm gonna have to cut off the bottom mold. Won't lose no shelves or nothing from it. So that'll be cool. So I'm going to stand back here, let you gangsters see how the movie room looks there, and then here in a blink of an eye, you're going to see what it looks like after. Okay, it's not going to be exactly when the blink of an eye. It's going to be a few hours later. I haven't even started yet. I did that first part of the video yesterday, and I woke up and it's freaking cold outside, and I've got a lot of shit to move, as you know, back here with all this stuff. But I'm going to take you outside on my porch and show you what I'm dealing with. Alright, we're going out on the porch. As you can see, the big shelf might not look as big as the other ones, but it is. It's going to be a lot bigger. As you can see right here, this is one side of it, and here's some brackets here, and there's some more brackets on the other side of this, and you can put the middle shelves in. So let me scoot this out if I can. Like I said, it's going to be about 3 inches too tall. Instead of cutting off the top, let's scoot this right here a minute. Instead of cutting it off up here where it's rounded and it looks good, and I don't want to mess it up and then have to cut the back of this part too because there's no actual top on it, I'm going to have to cut the molding off. Basically, this right here just pulls off, and then I'm going to have to beat this off with a hammer and actually cut this just right straight through there to make it flat with the ground, and that should be enough to where it will make it into my room and not scrape the ceiling, or actually fit in there. So, but the problem is I'm gonna have to cut all this back off too, all the way down, even with that. These are the shelves that go in the middle part. So you'll have shelf here, and then them little, these right here will go in the middle, kind of in the corner, shaped like that. Over here is the other shelf. There's no back to this one, but it's shaped a lot like that one too. It curves at the top, and down here I'm going to have to cut straight across, and they've already got a line there. So this one will be a little easier because there's no back to it, but I can knock this piece off. So this will be sitting on the floor instead of this. So that, like I said, is about 3 inches, and that'll free up some space to where I can put it in there and make it fit. These are some tools I'm going to use. Yeah, I got this saw right here to cut, and got the drill from work. Got me some more screws because I'm going to have to use some more screws. It's got some screws with it, but they're about that freaking long, so I don't think I need them that damn long on some of the stuff. But this is what I'm going to be using, so just want to show you the tools. Now getting to move all this shit. Instead of taking them all out because I got them in alphabetical order, I'm just going to scoot these over, and I'm going to move these over to probably way over there. Yeah, we have a Christmas tree already up. It's got lights on it. I don't know if I even said anything about that before. It's a country Christmas tree. It's basically what it is, and you can keep it up all year round. Jim bought that back in the summertime, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put everything over here for right now, and the bookshelves too, the real big ones, I'll have to put them over there too. So that's going to be a big mess right there. VHS double rows I'm going to end up thinning out some of my VHS. There's a few of them that, you know, I got on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever I'm getting rid of. I'm just going to start collecting really obscure ones, or just stuff that's I don't have on DVD or VHS or whatever, because I just got way too many. I got double rows on all these. And so this thing will be a lot more room. These right here are going to fit on the ones without the back. And I might have to put them like this right here and just stack them up, because I don't know if I'll have enough room for all of them, because I do have quite a bit. And then the other shelves is going to be for the DVDs and the Blu-rays. And I might have some room for displays in the middle pieces. So the middle pieces should be right through here, and I can put some things facing out so you can see it. Posters and stuff, though, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them right now. So just going to have to go by ear. It might take a few days to get all this shit adjusted and put together or whatever, but got to do it. And these right here, these Walmart shelves are shit, and they've fallen apart where I moved and stuff a few times, and they're just useless, basically. They are holding the DVDs right now, but I don't know. I just don't like them. I want something bigger and put them all together, you know, in a big juicy shelf that's going to go over here. So let's get to work, like I said a few minutes ago. Okay, on to the other shelf. Knock this front off. I got to cut this and then try to cut all that all the way down. That's going to probably be a problem. I'm not real fancy with saws and carpentry work, but I'm going to have to do it. Problem is over here now, I cut that, did all that. I just got to straighten this out a little bit. I went in there to put it up and see if it will fit, and it still scrapes the top of my damn ceiling. So I might have to cut a little edge here. Not much, but just maybe a little bit. I really don't want to do that, but I'd rather do that because there's no shelf up there. And down here, if I do it a lot more, I will lose a shelf. So definitely don't want to do that. I want to keep my shelves. So I might have to trim off the top a little bit. Okay, this is the big shelf. I laid it down, I cut the sides off like I said, and I had to cut across the back. And I didn't do too bad of a job. This is a lot thinner than this shit was to cut. So, I don't know if I have to trim the top of this one or not, if it's the exact same size. Gonna take it in and see if I have to trim the top of it. Hopefully I won't. Okay, I'm back in the house. Got that bottom part cut off. Had to trim off the top. I really didn't want to, about 2 inches. But I cut that part right there, and I had to cut the back. I don't think it's too crooked. It's pretty hard to even draw a straight line. But I don't think I did a really bad job. If anything, the top probably will have a bunch of shit on it. You won't even be able to notice it if it's just off a few inches. But I followed the line pretty good, as you can see. So this one was a hell of a lot heavier carrying in the damn house too. I know that by yourself. But see, here's the bracket things that I showed you that's on this one, and they're on this one right here. So this one will set up this way and face this over here, and this one will face on the other side and kind of in a corner to corner, and then the other shelves go in the middle that I showed you earlier. Well, the move has started. All them VHS and stuff, shelves were gone. I still got these over here, and took some stuff off the top of them and the posters, and everything's over here all messed up. Who likes doing this kind of stuff? I do. Oh my God. There's nothing in my movie room. What do you think about it, Sassy Pants? You don't know what's going on, do you? Trying to put all this stuff's over here now. And I'm trying to keep an eye on this game here, Pittsburgh and Baltimore, as I rearrange all this stuff, but I still got all this to do now. I got to put this over here, put the brackets on. There's another pieces. Let me show you these right here. These got to go on the backs like that right there. So the shelf, when it puts it in, the way it's shaped, if you look at it, you can have something to hold the back and the front. So I got to make these like this. Or I can make them like this. I might have to do them like that to make them more flat against the wall. And go inside and put the screw through there. So we shall see. Basically, you can see what I'm talking about now. This is going here, that's going there. Them shelves over there, will go right down in the middle. It's making one big L-shaped thing. And the finished product. There it is, baby. That's my mega shelf. Like I said, over here I'm going to put the VHS. Over here, DVD and Blu-rays. Some sets and stuff in the middle. So if you stand back here, you see that I barely made it where I had to cut it off. But I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, that top part right there might not be the straightest, but I'm kind of crooked. But it ain't too bad. It'll do alright. I'll have a lot of shit up there blocking most of it anyway. So there's that. Okay, this is it so far. Over here are all my DVDs from the top ABC order all the way down to there, and I have two big long shelves and a half of another one to grow, which I don't buy too many DVDs much more, so that'll last for quite a while. This middle row, I've got some box sets. I'm going to put some other stuff down here and showcase, maybe some VHS and stuff. I was going to put VHS on this, like I just said a little bit ago, but I don't have no room for my Blu-rays. I was thinking about putting them over here, and it took up one whole shelf, and that was basically it, what you saw. So this has got plenty of room to grow right here. I got plenty of room, but until I fill them up, which would take a very long ass time, I can put some showcase stuff in there. I got my Godzilla DVD collection and maybe some VHS and stuff. And what I'm thinking about doing now, I have all this room right here. I might just go ahead and keep my big black bookshelves, stick them over here, put my VHS in them. Not always side by side like most people do. I might actually get to turn them around, show some of them. Down here near the bottom, I might stack them upwards, like, you know, instead of cross, one here, one there, one there, on top of each other, where you could put a lot in that area. So, yeah, it's not really going to match real good, but, and I will lose all that wall space right there for my posters, which I will probably have to put in my bedroom and my hallway. And I'd rather have them like that instead of all this completely full right away, because if I put all my VHS in there, it's going to fill it all up, and I probably won't even have room to really fill them all up with everyone that I have. So, yeah, I'm going to quit talking here and get back to work, but that light is an eyesore, ain't it? Look how bright that is. But yeah, I got to get to work over here and get this stuff over here. And of course, hell, I got CDs too I just forgot about, and a few books, so I'm going to have to figure out something. But I believe that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to lose all my wall space. So that sucks, but until I get a bigger place, but I'll always keep this shelf. I love it. It was free. Okay, this is the finished product. Up here I got some few things. I got the, like I said, I was going to keep them VHS shelves, and I got away with without having double rows except for these two now, so still not a whole lot. I might actually turn them up like I said and stack them, and I could probably save a lot of room. Maybe have 2 or 3 shelves at the bottom. Actually have some damn room for more VHS to grow or whatever, or I could just go back with 2 rows, you know. Over here I still got my big boxes and my clamshells down there, some Star Wars stuff. This is just taking up room right now until I have more room for, you know, I'll have room for Blu-rays and stuff. Right here is my Godzilla VHS collection, the first 25, plus I got an extra one of Megalon on a clamshell there. This is all 31 of the Godzilla movies on DVD. And then I have the top row here for basically Blu-rays and grow. And then like I said, I can scoot this down, or I can always move this stuff to add more Blu-rays. Over here's my box sets. And then I have my Jason mask with my Friday the 13th collection showcase in there. Underneath that's my Nightmare on Elm Streets and the Freddy Claw and the Freddy's Nightmares, and another one, a Nightmare on Elm Street there. And then over here I got my sign I got years ago from my kids. Plenty of room to grow for DVDs. I got plenty of room right there. And I did keep this one, of course, for my CDs, because I didn't want to take up a lot of room for that. So I have room to grow for CDs, room to grow for DVDs, room to grow for, you know, Blu-rays eventually, which it'll take me a while, because that'll hold quite a bit right there. And you know, over here I'll have more room for VHS eventually, the way I set it up a different way. So just getting rid of them, basically putting them in my building right now. But that's the whole room there. It's kind of hard to see with that big ass light. I always hate that damn light. But I can set my chair over here and start doing my videos and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. So you can see VHS and you can see some DVDs and stuff like that. But the lady was giving it away that I delivered to. She used to have books and stuff on it, and her husband made it like 30 years ago. I said, it's cool. I'd love to have it for put my movies on. And she said, hey, you want it, you can take it. And I said, cool. So I got it, and I'm glad I did. And then I kept these, and I lost some poster room. I'm going to have to put my posters up until I get a bigger place, maybe. Till next time. And the Steelers won. Woo!